Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Ultra Squad. And today we're back at it again with a Naruto What If. Now, I know you guys have been asking me to, do What If, and I will do What If Naruto was banished from the village. I will do that. It's just that I'm trying to think of a good story. I don't want to go make a What If just a video that you guys might not like. So I'm trying to make it, how should I say, a little bit more entertaining, fun, and a good finish for that what if. So yeah, I'm sorry if that's taken a long time. I'm still trying to prosper, all these things I'm actually doing. I'm trying to figure out the war on what's gonna happen. So don't worry, guys. I haven't forgot about it. So yeah. So anyway, let's get into this what if. Now, where I actually left off was actually Yonako saying like, oh, and by the way, Naruto's more badass than you. That's the part where I actually left off. Now, it's been, how should I say, it's been 2 days after that little incident. Now, word, let me just say word, has gone out that Yonako and Naruto are actually together. As the Ichiraku guy, from the stand, they're actually happy for Naruto and Yonako. They're actually a perfect couple. He could see them together, so. As for the rest, oh my god, let me tell you for the rest, the corner, hardly, 12, oh my god, they are absolutely pissed. Guys, like, on another level pissed. Neji, Sasuke, no, Neji, Kiba, all the boys, especially Sasuke, are more pissed. The most pissed off is actually Sasuke and Menma. They are truly pissed off. Let me tell you right there that they want to go over there and break the relationship. They want to ruin it badly. Now, Sasuke is absolutely jealous as he says, damn, that dope. How dare he? She's mine. She was supposed to. Damn. You know what? Dang. You wanna fight Naruto, then fine. As we go on to Mema. Mema is just raging. He's taking his anger on the punching bag that he's actually in. He's in the training room. As Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Narco. I know, sorry, I know Mito, sorry. As they see Mema, he's in the punching bag. He's punching the punching bag so hard. As Jiraiya says, what's wrong with Mema? He looks angry. And Tsunade says, he's mad because Naruto and Yonako are actually dating. And Jiraiya says, ooh, Yonako? Haha, she's actually a beauty. So what's the problem? As Tsunade just slapped Jiraiya on the back of the head, saying, you don't understand, do you? Mema likes Yonako. Jiraiya said, oh, so Naruto bet him to it. As Mito says, I actually don't see the big deal. Well, yes, I'm actually pissed off that Naruto's actually dating Yonako, come on. And Tsunade said, maybe I can actually think of something. As Jiraiya said, what are you thinking of? Now, Tsunade, this one, she's really, how should I say, devious. As Tsunade said, how about, she just whispers inside her ears as, yeah, that's actually a good idea, huh? As we go on to Naruto point of view. Now, Naruto is actually just outside. He's just hanging out with Yonako right there. They're actually in training ground 7. They're training the hardest. Now, let me just say, guys, in like I said in the last part, Yonako actually obtained the true secret orb. Those black balls, I guess. She obtained them, but not all of them. She could only make about 4. Yeah, she could only make 4 of them. She could actually make, how should I say, a staff with it. She can make, how should I say, she can make a spear. She can make nearly anything. But she mostly sticks with, a spear, because that's more of her strong suit. As for Naruto actually has more control of the Nine-Tails chakra, as he's able to go into his 5-tail cloak just like that. As if you guys are wondering, yo, wait, Naruto's summoning jutsu, wait, can actually summon a phoenix. What about Naruto? Like, guys, I'm gonna give you something right here. Naruto summoning jutsu is a lightning dragon jutsu. No, no, lightning dragon summoning jutsu. So yes, yes, it's god tier, guys. On this one, I'm bringing Naruto god tier as he has a lightning dragon, summoning contract. He can summon like a lightning dragon, and let me say that this is basically Zeus tier. As Naruto can actually summon a dragon that it actually just made out of lightning or just like blood and flesh itself, and it can rain divine. How should I say? It can rain divine punishment on them. So a little bit broken, but still, yeah. As like Yasuko says like, "Oh, Naruto, are you okay?" And Naruto says like, "Oh, yeah, I'm actually okay. Just a little bit tired." As Yasuko says like, you could do, like some resting. You haven't rested in about." Naruto just cuts her off, saying like, "I know, just that, I just want to become strong." As Yasuko says like, "I actually understand, but take it easy." Naruto says like, "Sure thing." As she goes over to Naruto, just gives him like a hug and then places a kiss on her. As Yasuko like said like, "Just please tell him, and just please take it easy. I don't want to lose you early." And Naruto just hugs her, saying like, "I won't." As Naruto dispel like the shadow clone jutsu that he was actually doing, like the clone will actually just walk on water, chakra control, and so yeah on. As Naruto and like gain all the memories of the Shadow Clone, a little bit like over pain, but still. As they actually decided to end the training there, as Kakashi is like, "Wow, well done, you two. You look like you guys are already at it training." And Yasuko said like, "We already finished training, Kakashi. We actually were here about like 4 in the morning." And Kakashi like 4 in the morning? What, like, you guys really train this early? Like, you guys really get up that early and train? Naruto said, like, well, we gotta be prepared. You may not know, like, when ninjas, like, ninja attacks, so we gotta train our hardest. Kakashi's like, huh, I guess you're right. But anyway, I actually have news for you. As Naruto and Yaruko said, like, news? Like, what news is there? As Kakashi said, like, well, right here, we'll be actually going on a mission. Oh, a mission? So, as. Wait. Yep, my bad. Sorry about that for so long. Ha ha ha. As. Naruto said, like, well, so what mission is this? And Kakashi said, like, well, we have to. How should I say? Uh. We have to escort someone. We'll be on a team with Team 8. No, sorry, Team 10. Naruto said, of course we are on Team 10. As Yasuko just like, "Sure thing, Kakashi. So when do we leave?" "We leave in about 8 hours. I already informed Sasuke about it." Hmm. Okay, fine. As Kakashi just, like, Shinsui away. No, Butterflick away, sorry. As Yasuko and Naruto just walking back. Already, they dried themselves off, like, the sweat. Like, they've been training hard. And even because I wondered, like, wait, can Naruto do the true secret orb? Yes, of course he can do the true secret orb. He has it. He can he can do like amazing stuff. Like number one, he could create a staff. Like that's badass. Like come on, of course he has the true secret orb, man. So about sorry, not catfish. Jeez, we fast forward about like 2 minutes as they're just getting themselves ready for this mission. They don't know what this mission can actually do to them, and so yeah, as they getting themselves ready, as they actually run into somebody they try to avoid, as if no other than you guessed it, it is Sakura. As Yasuko says like, "Oh, Sakura," and Sakura says like, "Yasuko, why are you with this Naruto freak? Like, come on!" And Yasuko says like, "Excuse me," and Sakura says like, "You heard me. Naruto's just a dead last. He's nothing. Like, come on, Yasuko." And she tried to she grabbed Yasuko arm as she starts dragging her like away from Naruto, and Yasuko just goes and like pushes Sakura away, out of her grip. And Sakura says, "Yuriko?" And Yuriko says, like, "Can you guys stop? honestly, what's so bad about Naruto? As Sakura says, like, can you not see him? He's a freak and dead last. As Yatoko sighs and says, like, I can't believe I'm actually friends with you. As Sakura, wait, what do you mean by that? As Yatoko says, like, Sakura, I'm actually sick and tired of this. Please, I'm with Naruto. If you guys have a problem with it, then you can go take it to the council. Probably they can fix it. And Sakura said, like, but, but, as Naruto said, like, okay, I think this is enough. As Yaruko said, like, hi, sorry, Naruto. And Naruto said, it's okay. It's better if you just annoy them. That's mostly what I do. I don't have time to mope around with people like these. If they're jealous, they're jealous. As Naruto just walks away with Yaruko just falling, behind her. And Sakura just glares daggers at Naruto. And Naruto turns to her, activates his, nine-tailed red eyes. And this frightens Sakura said, what the? And Naruto said, like, how pathetic she is. As they walk off. Now Sakura goes tell the group this. As the group are actually really mad about it. Like, two of them as a couple, like, come on. As Sasuke just bangs his fist on the table, like, just shitty dope. How dare he? He's not even a worthy person to hold Yoriko's hand or in her presence. As Nelly said, like, I agree. And plus, she's a Hyuga at that fact. And the fact that she doesn't want to become a Hyuga or join a clan is something else that Naruto actually truly did trick her. And they're all like dissing Naruto right there as, like their sensei walks in as they say, like, huh, look like you guys are here. What are you talking about? And he just said, like, Naruto and Yaruko, like, huh. As, Kunai said, like, oh, them two, it's actually a lovely couple. As, Hinata says, like, Sensei, you think so? As, Kunai says, like, of course so, they actually seem lovely, happy. In fact, they even have their own house. I actually don't know how they do it, but still, it's actually kind of romantic. As Sakura said, there's nothing romantic about that dope. Trust me about that, he's the dead last. And Yoriko is just like, an angel. Everybody agrees, like, totally. Naruto, like, and Yotoko are just not a perfect couple. As their sensei just rolls their eyes and, like, you two are actually jealous of it. You're jealous of Naruto going out with Yotoko, aren't you? Kunai said. As Sasuke says, like, that dope? Me jealous of him? Please. The only thing that he actually did is only just tricked her. That's all that he actually can do. And Kakashi just says, like, Sasuke, I actually think that you actually have enough. I think, it's like, sorry, that doesn't make sense. Kakashi said, like, Sasuke, I think you should actually stop this. I think you actually have enough of this. As Sasuke says, like, wait, what do you mean? As Sasuke, like, Kakashi just says, like, well, this actually whole, anger towards Naruto, this actually really needs to stop. And Asuma says, like, indeed, you guys are actually Konoha, young Konoha Genins, so you should all get along. Like, not Naruto and Yaruko are together. If something happens in the future to break them up, then that happens. Let nature take its course. As Kunai says, like, wow, Asuma, I didn't know you were romantic. As Asuma said, like, actually, I'm actually not. This stuff lets out, like, like a smoke out of his cigarettes, like, as, like, Shikamaru says, like, I actually don't really care. It's just troublesome at this point. As Ian goes and slaps the back of his head, like, come on, what do you mean troublesome? Like, this is more than troublesome. This is actually outrageous. As Hinata says, like, well, to be honest, I actually don't know what should we do. As Kakashi said, like, you guys should do nothing. If I see you guys trying to break up the relationship, trust me, there will be consequences. As like Trina says, just glares at everyone right there, like, damn, they're actually shivering. And Mema is just being quiet all this time, like he's just planning his secret revenge, like, trust me, Naruto, I'll show you. As fast forward all the way, it's actually time for the mission. As Sasuke, Yuriko, and Naruto walks into the Hokage's office with the sensei in, walking beside them. As they walk in, they see Team 10, Asuma's team. As they're in front of the Hokage's, as, Kakashi says to Lord Good, what type of mission that we actually must do? As Lord said, like, well, you two groups will actually be escorting a person, a special VIP. As Yasuko says, like, a VIP? Don't you mean is that not a very important person? As Harissa said precisely, you can walk in, you can come in now. As the person walks in, this, everybody sees, no, everybody turns behind them to see a tall man with black hair, glasses, and he's wearing some kind of expensive suit. And so on, as he has a briefcase. As this person is actually, I'm going to call him John. Why? Because I actually can. Sorry about that, guys. No, I'm going to change the name to Hakuro. Yes, Hakuro. As who's select Team 10, Team 7, meet Hakuro. He's an important person to this village and he needs to be transported back to the lands of, I'm going to say the Cloud Village. As, they see him he's actually really important. And Naruto can actually feel his actually feel his power. It's not that strong, but still yet. It can actually how should I say, he's actually on the level of a tail beast. I'll say one tail Shikaki right there at half power. As Naruto's thinking, as the article is just talking to into his mind, and the article said so you sense it too, huh? And Naruto just nods his head as Hakuro just says so these are actually the people who be escorting me, right? As Hiruzen said, don't let the eye deceive you, Hakuro. That right here, Team Seb actually completed a S rank, job, ninja job, whatever. No, S rank, mission. So yeah, on. As Hakuro said, S rank mission, huh? So they actually must be good. I'm not too sorry, please. As Sasuke says, yeah, right. As Hakuto just gets mad by this, as Naruto says, sorry about him. He's a Uchiha, so arrogant, right? And Hakuto just starts laughing, ha 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 ha. Yeah, Uchiha actually so arrogant. They always get, and they always get, ahead of themselves. And Sasuke says, how dare you diss the Uchiha name? As Hakuro says, I'm sorry, the Uchiha are actually basically arrogant people. They mostly just think about themselves and none other than themselves. As Sasuke says, heck, you may be a VIP, whatever, but still you're on. As Sasuke just blares the Sharingan 2 Tomoways. It's but I will end you. As Yuriko just comes over, just throws a kunai towards Sasuke, and just grazed Sasuke's cheek. And this actually surprised Sasuke because he actually no other that he didn't even see the kunai. It actually scraped him, and plus he has the his Sharingan on, he couldn't even see it. It was actually going coming fast, as the kunai just goes and hits the wall. As they all look at Yuriko, and Yuriko just says Sasuke, in this mission, he's a VIP. You should treat him with some respect. And Hakuro says I actually like you. Who are you? As Yarako says oh, I'm Yarako Ususki. Pleasure to meet you. And I actually promise that I'll actually escort you safe. As Hakuro says I actually mostly feel safe with you two. As he just points to Naruto and Yarako as they actually smile. And Sasuke's just and Kakashi says you better watch out, Sasuke. One more strike like that, and you'll be suspended from Team 7 for either a month or a week. As Sasuke just growls his teeth. And Ino says, so, what type of person are you? What type of VIP are you? Are you really that important also on? As, Asuma says, I I actually assume that this is actually enough, like talking right here. And by the way, that's classified information, so we shouldn't be asking that. And Hakuro said, like, indeed, but still on. I'll actually like to know you all while we're actually going on this trip. As Hiruzen said, like, okay, fine. You'll leave right now, and Team Kakashi will be the leader of this mission. You are now dismissed. Now, fast forward until like about like 2 hours. As like Team 7 and Team like 10 actually just got in Hakuro as Yariko is actually next to Hakuro as like it's actually kind of like a diamond formation. Like like Yariko is actually in the middle, Sasuke and Naruto are on the left. Like Naruto's on the left and Sasuke is on the right. As like Ino is actually in front, like behind Asuma, and on the left is actually like Shikamaru, and on the right is Choji, and in the middle is actually just like Kakashi, because leader always take the first lead. So yeah, as they're walking, and Hakuro says, like, so, how powerful are you, Yonako? And Yonako says, like, not that powerful. As Ino says, like, you're so powerful, Yonako. You took down the one-tailed Shikaku. As, no, like, Tail Beast, sorry. She doesn't even know the Tail Beast name, so, as, like, Hakuro says, like, are you serious? And Yonako said, like, well, it was just basically on strategy, not really that much. It's like, huh, that's actually interesting. Sasuke said, like, please, huh, I can take down multiple tail beasts if I wanted to. Just my Sharingan. As Hakuro says, like, with your two Tomoe Sharingan, you won't even stand a chance, especially if you're going up against the Nine Tails. As, like, Shikamaru says, like, huh? How do you know about Nine Tails? Like Hakuro said, like, well, the Nine Tails is actually the most powerful beast, tail beast. And to top it all off, who doesn't even know about the Nine Tails? Like, it's a powerful tail beast. As children said, like, you sure know a lot about tail beast. And Hakuro said, like, yes, of course. That's why I'm actually being deported there. Because they have two tail beasts there that I actually need to do a quick check in. As Naruto said, like, so you're a tail beast expert, right? As Hakuro said, like, yes, I am. As Ino said, like, so what tail beast expert do you do? As Hakuro said, like, well, just keeping the chakra in place so they don't go wild. And I'm actually a really good field master, so I have to keep the field like in check, and to make sure the tail beast is actually not going on a rampage or whatever, or trying to break loose. As Osmo said, like, so that's actually an important job. So you keep tail beasts in check, huh? And Hakuro said, like, well, I do, but I actually mostly just feel bad for them. As like, Yaruko said, like, why? As Hakuro said, like, well, because I actually feel bad, being filled, people who are Jinjurikis, like, their life is basically hell. And also, to top off the tail beast, I actually, like, heard stories about, like, tail beast being alone and so on. So I actually wondered, like, heck, what's it like to be a tail beast? They probably must be painful. People neglected them, treated them like power. As Naruto like says, like, you hear that, Kuruma? Indeed. This guy actually has pure energy. Not just that, I can actually feel it. Naruto said, like, I can tell by that. And Yaruko said, like, of course, he's actually a sweethearted man. Heck, should we tell him about you, Naruto? And Naruto said, like, I actually don't know. We should, I have to trust him a little bit. And Naruto said, like, take your time. It's actually a 2-day mission, so we'll actually be getting this. So you have plenty of time. Kakashi said, like, alright, we'll rest here. As, like, there's actually a village, like a small town, no, like, yes, a small village. I'm gonna say, like, a small village. It's not that big and so on, it's just like a small village. As they go enter it, Kakashi says, like, okay, I'm gonna book us, like, a hotel. Me here in exactly 0900. As they also, like, right, sensei, as they actually go off somewhere to get supplies or whatever. As Naruto is just walking by himself, as Hakuro says, like, so you're Naruto, huh? Naruto's like, yes, I am. It's like, heck, it's actually a pleasure to meet you. Actually, like, would like to get to know you. As Naruto's like, huh, yeah, sure thing. They go to, like, how should I say, a food stand, like kind of like a ramen stand. So yeah, but they actually sell beef and so yeah, on turkey and so yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, the good stuff. They're there, they're eating. So like, so, no, fast forward about like 1 hour of Naruto and Hakuro just talking. And Naruto just like, so you really do are interested in tail beasts? And Hakuro's like, of course I am. They're actually awesome. I actually don't really care for power or them. Like, trust me, they're actually mysteries. Like, come on, giant tail beasts. Like, they have like how many tails? Dude, I'd actually love to have a tail like that, especially the two tails. And Naruto said like, so you're actually interested in the two tails tail beasts? And Hakuro said like, of course. Like, I like a tail beast, tails made of blue flames. That's actually pretty awesome, don't you think? And Naruto said like, yeah, I think so. As Naruto takes like a bite out of his meat, as Hakuro said like, so what about you? You're a tail beast, huh? You're a Jinchuriki. And Naruto's like, how do you? And Hakuro said like, I'm a tail beast expert. I can actually like, I can't really tell you're actually like a Jinchuriki, but I can feel it. So, getting from my reaction, no, getting from your reaction, you're a Jinchuriki, huh? And Naruto said like, wow, you're actually really good. And Hakuro said like, so what tail beast are you? What tail beast do you have? As Naruto said like, okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. It's like, yeah. As Naruto go closer, I'm actually the nine-tailed Jinchuriki. And this widens Hakuro's eyes. It's like, are you serious? And Naruto's like, keep it down. If people heard that I'm Jinchuriki, probably they will kick me out of this village. And Hakuro said like, true. So wait, uh, have you, and Naruto said like, heck, been annoyed for my whole entire life? And Hakuro said like, how do you know? Naruto says like, well, that's mostly all what people say about tail beasts. About to say to tail beasts and Jinchurikis. So yeah, I've been there alone. Just have barely even had families and so on. As Hakuro says like, so you must have had it rough. And Naruto said indeed. As Naruto explains, like his backstory about, like his siblings, Menma and Mito, like they're living with his, like godfather and actually, granny. As they're living their own life, and Naruto is like Naruto says like, yo, I was actually in an alleyway, beaten up, and so on. I even had to live on my own. Nobody really cared for me, and so on. Until Yaruko appears in his life, and so on. As Hakuko is actually like, so wait, that really all happened to you? Like Naruto explains every single detail, apart from the one that he's actually, like the Sage of Six Paths, because keep that low key. Like loads of people will find that out in the future, but not now. As Naruto's like, yep, it's true. As Hakuto says like, well, I can see that you two are actually a perfect couple. And Naruto said like, thanks. As like they check the time, like, oh man, we're actually about to be late. As Hakuro said like, don't worry, I'll pay first. And Naruto said like, don't be silly. And Naruto goes into his wallet to remove some cash. He just hands it to the person who was working there. So like, as Hakuro said like, you're actually so kind. And Naruto said like, well, I do want to change the ninja world with peace, like where there actually is peace. Everybody can live in harmony. No more pain, no more suffering. So for the tail beast to, finally be, like who they are, free. As Hakuro said, like, you really are a kind-hearted boy. I can see why Yariko actually fell in love with you. And Naruto said, like, thanks, has a blush on his face. As they go back to the hotel. Now, when they get there, they see Kakashi. They already, like, checked into the rooms. As right now, it's actually the boys have their own room and the girls have their own room. Like, I believe, like, wait, how many girls? Like, there's only two girls. So, it wouldn't really make a difference. So just by the way, just Yariko and just have their own rooms, as the boys just have theirs. As like it's actually nighttime. The like everyone just went to sleep. And Yariko actually awake as says like, "Hey Yariko," and Yariko doesn't really answer her. It's like, "What?" And says like, "What do you even see in Naruto?" And Yariko says like, "This again? Come on." And says like, "I just want to know." And Yariko said like, "Have you really known Naruto well, Yariko said. As said like, "Well, we are his classmates for long, so he's just a dead last idiot, and so you're on." And Yariko said like, "Of course you don't really know him that well. Well, let me tell you something." As said like, "What?" As no, like Yariko said like, "Naruto has actually been alone his whole entire life. Heck, his own family just abandoned him." And the article's like, wait, what do you mean? And the article said like, well, Memma and Mito don't really care about Naruto. Naruto was actually on like living in the alleyway on his own until the third Hokage had to give him an apartment for him to stay. At the top of all that, people really hated him, and they only praised his siblings more, as Naruto was just left in his own shadow. As said like, so you know how how do you as like no not like the article said like, how did I fall in love with Naruto? Well, the moment I actually joined the academy, I actually just like it just clicked off. As said like, what do you mean clicked off? As the article said like, I already felt a connection towards Naruto and me. Seeing that he's always alone, mostly for me, I was actually mostly alone myself, but I actually wanted to change that. As I got to starting to know Naruto more, and I actually deeply fell in love with him. He actually wants to change the ninja world, and I actually want to do too. So that's why I actually fell in love with him. Is that all you want to know? And says like, wow, you really do care for him. As like Yadako said like, of course I do. Heck, I even plan on marrying him in the future. Heck, don't tell him that. And said like, I won't. As like Yadako said like, well, I'm actually going to bed. And said like, Yadako? And said like, Yadako, oh my god. Yadako said like, what is it? And said like, well, I want to apologize. And Yadako just turns to said like, heck, apology accepted, but you should also apologize to Naruto. Oh my god, I'm mixing them up. As said like, sure thing. As guys, I think I actually might leave it there. If you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.